everyone, and welcome to Fix Your Neck Hump and Shoulder Slouch with me, Riley. Day 1. We're going to start seated in a sturdy chair with our light weights and a resistance band, also light resistance. Let's scooch forward in our chair, feet flat just under our knees, hip width apart. We're going to engage our core as we sit up tall. So imagine a thread pulling the crown of your head up, lengthening your spine, chin tilts down slightly, and then hands can rest on knees, shoulders relaxed. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring chin to chest. And then inhale, bring right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, sweep back, rolling to the middle. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And then we're going to continue here, back and forth, following your breath. And you can speed up a little bit or slow down, maybe pausing on one side or the other if it's extra tight. Slowly, with control, starting to warm up the neck and stretch it out. Remember to breathe here and keep those shoulders relaxed. Last one, when you get to center on the inhale, look up again. And exhale, relax your shoulders down. And then keeping your palms on your knees, we're going to inhale, shoulders up to ears. Exhale them back, squeezing your shoulder blades, and then down, and then to the front. And continue here, rolling them back and down for 30 seconds in this direction. And we're just starting to open up the shoulder joint. Lots of muscles involved here. And moving with our breath will help us get deeper into each stretch and move in a controlled way. Let's go one more back. And exhale, settle it down. And then we're going to go forward. So inhale up and forward. Exhale, kind of rounding a little bit. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 30 seconds here. Really exaggerating this movement, trying to get the circles as big as possible. And if it feels better, you can also place your fingertips on your shoulders, and then you can kind of guide this movement with your elbows. Like you're drawing a big circle in the air with your elbows. Let's go one more that way. And then we're going to go one more in the other direction just to find our posture again. So inhale up and exhale, settling them down your back. Check in again with your core engagement. This is a big part of it because the slouching can happen with weakening in our core and then we start to slouch. So really focus on lifting up, pulling your core in like you're bracing as though someone were to come and push you. You want to resist. Strong here. All right, and now staying scooched forward, we're going to inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands meet at the top and come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms meet and down. 30 seconds. And when our palms meet at the top, you can start to apply pressure. So press your palms together as you come down. And then spread your fingers wide, reaching in opposite directions as far as you can. Really starting to mobilize the shoulders here. If you prefer, you could also do these movements standing, but I will demonstrate them all seated today. Last one, hands down. All right, so option here to grab your light weights. You could also do this without weights. We're going to add a little bit of strengthening here, which will help strengthen our back to improve our posture. So let's start with our hands out, both palms up, slight bend in the elbows. Hands are shoulder height. We're going to keep the right palm facing up, look to the right, and we're going to turn our left palm to face down. And then we're going to switch, look the other way. So we are going to do 10. So 5 to each side. So that's 2, 2, 3, moving with control, 3, 4, 4, last set here, 5, and 5, back to palms up, look forward, and then lower down. All right, if you've got your weights, you can place them down now. And now, option to grab your band, you don't need it, but we're gonna do reach and pull down. So let's reestablish our seat here, nice and sturdy. Again, option to stand if you'd like. If you've got your band, you're reaching up above the head and holding on to it. I've got a loop, but you could also just have a strip and hold on to either side. We're going to reach up, and then when we're up here, if you feel your shoulders kind of disengage and come towards your ears, pull them down, squeezing your shoulder blades. So starting here, inhale, we're gonna exhale, pull down, elbows go out, shoulder blades squeeze, inhale up, exhale, pull down. So we're strengthening the back here. Exhale up. We're doing 10. Exhale down, 3, inhale up, exhale 4. And again, you can get rid of the band if you'd like. Inhale up, exhale 5. Find that posture, nice and tall in the spine. And 6, shoulder blades squeezing together and back. And 7. Keep your breath moving. We're almost there. And up. And 8. 2 more. You got this. Reach up. Inhale. 9. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. And gently release that tension if you've got the band. Placing it down. Let's give ourselves a nice stretch here through our chest. So scooch forward even further in your chair. And I'm just going to turn so you can see what this looks like. Again, you could be standing, but we're just going to reach behind us. If you can, clasp your fingers, we're here. If not, you could use your band and hold it in your hands behind you. We're going to press the knuckles down, opening our heart. Inhale. Option to stay here, or if you'd like a little more, we can bend forward, moving the knuckles away from our back, even lifting the hands. And we're going to be here for 30 seconds. We're trying to open the chest. And if we're standing and in a forward fold, make sure to keep a slight bend in your knees. Breathe here. If you can, lifting those hands up a little bit more, but keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing into that spot under your clavicle. We're almost there. Next inhale, use that pressure in your hands to pull yourself back up. Exhale, release. And then we're going to come back to those shoulder circles. So find your seat. We're just going to go backwards this time. So up and back. Maybe feeling a little bit looser in the shoulders now. Breathing here. Almost there. Again, if you'd like, you can fingertips on shoulders and then draw the circle with your elbows in the air. Whoa, don't mind my crackling shoulders. I obviously need this. We'll do one more and then release down. Hands on thighs again, and then we're going to go back to those neck circles. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. And exhale, sweep through the middle. Continuing here, following your breath. Opening up through the neck. Couple more. Always being very careful with any movements that involve the neck. And then coming back to center, let's inhale to look up. And that brings us to the end of day 1. I will see you tomorrow for day 2.